South Carolina had lots of resources. It had deer that could be hunted for their skins. It had pine forests which could be used to harvest timber. South Carolina had lots of fertile land, a great climate, and a long growing season. Conditions in the low country made it a great place for rice planting. Having a port at Charleston and many waterways along the coast made shipping goods to market very easy. All this trade made South Carolina a profitable colony. At first, people had traded with the Native Americans for furs and deerskins. But after the early settlers had tried to force the natives into slavery, this trading relationship ended. Since many early settlers had come from Barbados, South Carolina had a thriving trade with this Caribbean island. This was how the first slaves came to South Carolina. These Africans knew how to herd cattle and plant rice. Rice became known as Carolina gold. It was one of the most important crops. It helped make the colony very wealthy. South Carolina had become an agricultural economy. This means most of its wealth came from things that had to be grown in order to be sold. Eliza Lucas came to South Carolina from Antigua. Like Barbados, Antigua is a small island in the Caribbean Sea. Eliza wanted to see her family's plantation do well, so she started planting indigo. Indigo was a plant used to make a blue dye. It was very valuable during this time. The government encouraged people to grow indigo. Eliza figured out how to grow it successfully in South Carolina. She shared her success with other people in the area, and indigo became another cash crop for the South Carolina colony. There were other things that helped make South Carolina a prosperous colony. Mercantilism was an important idea at this time. This idea said that a mother country should be bringing in more wealth than it's sending out. Having a colony like South Carolina was very good for the British. Not only was it providing England with lots of resources, but it also gave them a market where they could sell their goods and products. The British government wanted people to grow things like rice and indigo so it could be sent back to England to be sold. This is great for South Carolina farmers. It meant as long as they kept growing cash crops, they knew there were lots of people ready to buy them.